This year's Tour of Britain will start in Carmarthenshire. The premier road cycling event will give cycling fans the chance to see the world's best teams and riders roll over the starting line as the first stage gets underway on September 2nd. The exact location of the start is being kept under wraps until British Cycling unveils the full route of the tour on June 5, but Stage 1 will end in Newport. The announcement that Carmarthenshire will host the start of the event has been welcomed and has seen a major coup for the area. Leaders of Carmarthenshire and Newport City Council along with race organisers gathered at the velodrome in Carmarthen Park on Friday to make the announcement. Mick Bennett, organiser of the OVO Energy Tour of Britain, said he was delighted to be able to announce Carmarthenshire as the starting point of the event, which will make its way around the UK, finishing on September 9th. He added, "It has been 15 years since we started the Tour of Britain and I cannot believe we have not been to Carmarthenshire before. We have been coming to Wales since 2010, and to announce the launch of this year's event at the velodrome in Carmarthen is quite poignant. It will be an incredible opening stage of this year's Tour of Britain. The first stage will start in the county, we cannot say where just yet, but it will finish in Newport." Organisers of the Tour of Britain, with representatives of Carmarthenshire Council in Newport City Council and Commonwealth Games cyclist Manon Lloyd at Carmarthen Velodrome. Image, Mike Walters. The announcement that the first stage of this year's Tour of Britain will start from Carmarthenshire and end in Newport was announced at the velodrome at Carmarthen Park. Image, Mike Walters. He also praised the work being done on cycling projects across the county, adding, "I am even more delighted when I see the actual work Carmarthenshire Council are doing to support cycling and all of their endeavours." Carmarthenshire Council Chief Executive Mark James said welcoming the tour to Carmarthenshire was a massive boost to the area and would complement efforts already underway to make Carmarthenshire the capital of cycling in West Wales. We're nearing completion on the closed cycling route in Pembrey County Park, along with the recent refurbishment of the velodrome in Carmarthen, as well as of course the Towy Valley Path for cyclists and walkers. We are very much looking forward to welcoming the Tour of Britain here. It's a great event. Carmarthenshire Council leader Emlyn Dole said it was a great day for the county, adding, "I have underlined on so many occasions our commitment to make Carmarthenshire the cycling centre of Wales, and to be here announcing the Tour of Britain will start here is great news for us in Carmarthenshire, the tour in Wales too. It underlines all we have been trying to do in relation to cycling," while leader of Newport City Council Debbie Wilcox said, "I am delighted to be here in Carmarthenshire launching the Welsh stage of the tour from Carmarthen to Newport. Both are a town and city full of cycling, an outdoor velodrome in Carmarthen and we have the indoor one in Newport. It will have huge media coverage and I know it will raise again the profile of cycling." Nick Smith, chair of Welsh Cycling, who was also at the announcement, said it was an exciting time for Carmarthenshire. "We had the finish of the Tour of Britain in Cardiff last year, so I think it's nice to move the start this year to another part of Wales for people there to have an opportunity to see the race and support it. It's got 30 of the biggest teams in the world taking part in it and I'm sure people along the route will come out and support it, showing Wales can put on a good show just like anywhere else." Manon Lloyd, Team GB and Commonwealth Games cyclist who is from Carmarthenshire, said the Tour of Britain coming to the area was a massive boost. Image, Mike Walters. The Tour of Britain will be televised live across all 8 days. Carmarthenshire Council said the benefits and offshoots from the tour would be huge. It is understood when Cumbria held Stage 2 of the 2013 tour it saw an economic boost of £4.1 million. If those sort of figures are repeated for Carmarthenshire, it would be a boom for the area. Together with acting as an inspiration for youngsters to get involved in the sport. Carmarthen itself already boasts the Towy Riders Cycling Club, which has produced talent such as Commonwealth cyclist Manon Lloyd, who was at the announcement at the velodrome. The Team GB cyclist who represented Wales at the Commonwealth Games in Australia earlier this year said that bringing the Tour of Britain to Carmarthenshire was fantastic. She said, "To have the first stage here is really good for Carmarthenshire, as a lot of cycling talent comes out of here, so it's good to have a big bike race start here." Welsh Minister for Culture, Sport and Tourism David Ellis-Thomas at the launch said, "It's brilliant that we have such a major international event such as the Tour of Britain coming here. It will hopefully inspire more and more people of all ages to take part in the sport and use tracks such as the wonderful velodrome here in Carmarthen." The full route of the tour and the exact starting point in Carmarthenshire will be announced by tour organisers within weeks.